Wake Up and Be Vegan in This Time of Cleaning, Part 3 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on June 26, 2020.
You have been in retreat, Master, and you may have more amazing revelations. Of course, Master, we will be very happy. And to know, Master.
Oh, you can see it in the news also. Like Korea, there was blowing some building in their own country, and now it's peace again.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Just like that, and some other country also. Just a little bit here and there, yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise, the country mostly are peaceful. Much more peaceful than before the 50s, right?
Yes.
Just a moment. Maybe I have something in my diary. Huh?
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master.
I go look. Okay.
Thank you, Master.
Stay. Sit.
Yes.
I will scratch your tum when I come back. And there's some hopeful news also because they are testing vaccines already, yeah?
Yes, Master.
In England and also in America. So maybe we have hope. Gecko told me, be happy, zealous disciple left. I know whom, okay? So that's what he said. Okay. It was like a yoke has been removed from my shoulder.
Wow, Master.
Blah, blah, blah. That's one some negative stuff. But because the gecko, it reminds me. That was on 24 Wednesday, huh? And all trouble came at once, you know. I lost one of the workers, and then a dog's caretaker has accident like that, can work, and then the other must leave soon. Oh, and other thing, you know, I cannot tell you. I used to do handwriting all the time.
Yes, Master.
I don't know how to move the mouse. And now I'm doing it all through the computer.
Wow. Wonderful.
Yeah, I type everything myself.
Wow.
With 1.5 finger. I made mistake, but it's so easy to correct.
Yes, Master. Wonderful. Good to hear, Master.
Yeah, it's everything so very clear. Getting better all the time.
Yes, Master.
Retreat has a good point also, you know, like even for me, many things become more clear, yeah? Solution or more improvements for SMTV, yeah?
Yes, Master.
In such a way, yeah? If it doesn't concern you, you will not know.
Understand.
Because I just pass the message to whomever concerned department, huh?
Yes, Master.
So not all of you would know it, yeah?
Yes, Master.
But you will see some change, you know, so here and there, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Better, yeah. For example, I told them the introduction before the joke should be a little bit more relaxed and funny, you know?
All right. Yes.
Not always the same, yeah?
Yes.
And I wrote some, maybe about 30-something example for them.
Yes. Wow, Master.
Yeah, they can pick their favorite and then continue in that direction, huh?
Yes.
Otherwise, too boring, always the same. Now is the time for a joke. Always the same, right?
Yes.
Almost, yeah. Now and then they put one more comma or one more dot in it. Otherwise, it is similar all the time. Yeah?
Yes.
Similar with the tip of the day. Did you see different these days?
Yes, Master.
I wrote them.
Wow, Master.
Yeah, just 5 or 6 of them first, and later I shoved another 30-something.
Yes.
But I told them to put a cool voice on it. They just read just the same, almost like before. Oh, man. I say, have to have the cool voice. I note it. I wrote like that. Say, it must accompany with a cool voice.
Yes. Understand.
Like, for example, if it was me, huh, I would say, like, you know, like one of the introduction, I would say, people are head over heel in love with me because I'm vegan. Now you try. You know, like that. But I say, people are head over heel in love with me because I'm vegan. Now you try. Maybe that's their humor. Maybe they want to, maybe they did it on purpose because it's so funny. Funny not to be funny. You got that?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. And so it's something like that. I wrote like that. And also I wrote like, can you tell how old I am? No, you can't. Because I'm vegan. I'm half of my age only. Something like that, you know? It has to be more like humorous kind of voice. But never mind. Have it die hard. It's good that they can read already. It's better now, even though I type slow, you know? But it has no mistake. Because before, when I write by hand, sometimes I wrote one T too many or one S too less because I wrote too fast. So sometimes it doesn't see very well, yeah?
Yes.
And then the person who helped me to type didn't type well.
Yes.
So normally I have to write by hand and then some courier came and fetch it and bring it back to the office and somebody else has to type it, yeah?
Yes, Master.
And then they have to bring it back to me to check whether or not they type correctly.
Yes.
That costs a lot of time. And then if I correct one or two words already, next time they make another mistake, some other words.
Wow.
It's like no end, you know?
Yes.
Sometimes I don't know whether or not I should laugh or cry. Because so tiring, yeah?
Yes,
And
Master.
now I type it myself, even though slow, but it's sure. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Rarely any mistake, not at all. Maybe I push it too long, then it become 2 or 3 S, but then if I see it, I delete one. But normally nothing, up to now, nothing. I see almost none.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Almost none. Maybe one S, many, but you understand that. For example, I say salute, yeah?
Yes, Master.
I salute you with 2 S, then you should know that this cannot be 2 S.
Yes, Master.
Must be master type too fast or or too jumpy, yeah. Because the computer has the minds of its own. I want to write under here, for example, halfway, and I don't know, I just push the button, it jump all the way up to the top of the page. Does it happen to you?
Sometimes. Yes.
Oh, for you sometimes. For me, it's a lot of sometimes. I think the computer knows that I am an amateur, so it tried to tease me. Yeah. But I feel happier now because I can be more independent, you know?
Yes, Master.
I don't like being dependent. Dependent make me feel very bad. I mean, it make everybody feel bad because no one does exactly what you want it to be done, yeah?
Yes.
Mostly not. And then that causes frustration and headache and bad moods, yeah. I'm happier now, even though I work harder and type slow and all that, but I'm sure what I write, okay? And I know what it is and nobody mistake anymore, okay?
Thank you, Master.
We are happy too,
Master. Wonderful, Master.
Yeah, you can see that. If you receive something and you see no mistake, it's me, your master.
Thank you, Master.
Very, very professional now, with 1.5 finger. Because the other finger I sometimes have to press, you know? I have to press button or something, and the other finger I type. Or sometimes I have to scan the news and all that for the other group to see, or so that I can read to you, something like that. So that you can be careful and protect yourself. Yeah. Even the WHO keep telling people it's not safe, okay?
Yes.
You just have to really protect yourself. Not safe yet. It doesn't go away. It's keep coming.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Before, it's just over 1 million, and we feel, wow, now, huh? And now it's 9 million plus. I think maybe 10 already, officially. But unofficially, it's more than that.
Yes.
3 times, at least, more than that, okay?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
I didn't go into detail, but I know much, much more than 9 millions, okay?
Yes,
Yes, that's
Master.
true.
So it's not leaving us yet.
Yes, Master.
I want to tell you this in case you put it on TV, it's for our people, okay?
Understand.
Understood.
Yes, Master.
Outside people, I don't hope they listen to me. I hope they do, but I don't know if they do because they don't really know me, and I don't know if they believe an old woman like me saying what. Who are you to say what? But I say all this for people,
Yes, Master.
so they be more careful. It's not fun to be sick, especially this type.
Yes, Master.
It terminate you and torture you before that.
Yes, Master.
I hope they do listen outside of our group people, but I don't expect. But at least our people, they know, okay, huh?
Yes, thank you, Master.
Because it's still very urgent, yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Many countries, they don't test people or test less or test a little only because they don't want a quota to be high up.
Yes.
Otherwise, they can reopen, you know?
Yes.
Master.
But this is not very acceptable, actually, because we send children to school.
Yes, Master.
That is not cool. It's easy for them to get sick when they group together, huh?
Yes, Master.
In the history, it was like that. Like in the Spanish flu, the children group have more infection. If they go to school, they will infect each other because a number big. Then they go home, infect other children, infect their family members. You see that?
Yes.
That was the experience in the Spanish flu. But the government also cannot do much. If they keep lock down people, they have revolution even. And they have a lot at hand already at the moment. They have protests going on everywhere about many things. About pandemic, about races, about many statues even. Statues that they want to bring down or to bring up. It's a chaotic out there.
Yes, Master.
We are safe in our own niche. We don't know it. But you can see it in the news, right? If you read them. You can, right? You guys are smart. I'm the only one that doesn't know how to catch the news. Some guy put some app on for me in my iPhone. I have my iPhone 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, finally. Yeah. It's quite convenient for me now. Imagine your master so smart now.
Yes, Master.
Oh.
Great, Master.
Yeah, clap. Yeah, supportive spirit, no?
We are, Master.
Yeah, let me keep going.
Yeah, keep going, Master.
Yeah. More independence is good for me. You know, I'm in better mood, okay?
Yes, Master.
You know, that's why most children, like teenagers, not only because their body growing too fast for them to handle, it's also because they are too dependent on the parents or on the adults, on the caretaker or foster parent, whoever. Because they're too dependent. The children, because they're just new into our world. When they were babies, they still connect with heaven. And when they're like teenagers, they still have this lingering subconscious memory of freedom, of heaven. If they're not from hell, of course. So to be born in the body, you feel restricted already, yeah?
Yes.
And then you have to ask permission for everything. And almost everything you do is wrong. The adults always point out to you that you do this wrong, you do that wrong, but they don't tell you you do that right, you do this correct. Mostly not, yeah?
I understand.
So they feel very, very, restricted, yeah?
Yes, Master.
And then they have to ask for permission to go out, even just for ice cream, they have to ask, you know?
Yes.
For money, if a parent give or not give. I want to see this movie, cannot. Go see that movie, cannot. Everything they have to ask permission almost. Even they go out with friends, it has to be certain time and then you have to come back, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Or else you have no monthly allowance or daily allowance or your computer taken away or whatever. Next, yeah?
Yes,
Or
Master.
grounded in the room. I mean, cannot go out, like lockdown right now. And sometimes the kids don't do anything wrong. It's just a situation, make it look like they do wrong. And they don't know how to express themselves. It happened to me, that's why I know.
Yes.
You don't know how to explain yourself. You don't know how to defend for yourself. And then it's just stuck and it's just suffocating and frustrating. That's why children, when they're growing up, you know, teenagers, they become difficult.
Yes, Master.
You can understand why, right?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Not because they're bad or anything. They're just something inside them, you know, cannot feel free, yeah? And feel so limited by many things in this world. Where they came from were different.
Yes, Master.
Children, when they were younger, maybe up to 5, 7, 8, they still remember their past life, huh? Or they remember heaven, or they remember God. There was a story I told you already that parents overheard a 4 years old asked a 2 years old, "Tell me please what God looks like. I began to forget already."
Wow.
Yeah. It's true. It could be true like that, yes.
Yes, Master.
When I was younger, I hear this inner vibration in the melody all the time. And I looked up in the star. I thought that is the sound of the stars. I thought stars, they make music, they make noise, they make sound. That's what I thought when I was kid, yeah?
Yes.
So I always look up in the star. I want to let them know that I heard them. Yeah, I want to say that they're beautiful, beautiful, yes. And I thought also moon and the sun also make music. Because it's everywhere, Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But of course, only when I'm awake, I heard it. When I sleep, maybe I don't know that I heard it. When I'm awake, I saw the star, you see? So I thought that is the star who make this kind of sound. And so when I'm awake, I see the sun, I thought that's the sun made it, you see? Or the moon made it. Anyway, innocent age is lovely.